Boys and girls. Oh my gosh, let me get the big picture to tell you this. Listen up. This is the last letter that you're going to be learning. Then you've learned all of the 26 letter sounds. Can you believe it? You might have gone from knowing just a couple letter sounds or maybe not knowing any letter sounds. And now, after today, you're going to know 26 letter sounds. Whoa! I am so proud of you and how far you've come. You've been working so hard. So today, you're going to learn one more letter sound. You're going to learn what that letter's name is, and you're going to learn how to write that letter by the end of our lesson today. So let's review what ones we've already learned, and then you're going to learn which one, the last one, you're going to be learning today. Here we go. Allie, alligator. Ah, ah, ah. Bubba bear. B, b, b. Katina cat. K, k, k. Dee Dee deer. D, d, d. Ellie elephant. Ah. Francie fish. Gordo gorilla. G, g, g. Honey horse. Any inchworm. I, I, I. Jerry jellyfish. J, j, j. Ko kangaroo. K, 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 k. Lizzie lizard. Oh. Missy mouse. Mmm. Nigel night owl. Mmm. Olive octopus. Ah. Petey penguin. P, 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 p. Robbie rabbit. Sammy snake. S. Timothy tiger. T, t, t. Umber umbrella bird. Vincent vampire bat. Willy weasel. W, w, w. Xavier fox. X, x, x. Yancey yak. Y, y, y. Zebra. Z. And the letter we're learning today is Q. And we'll be reading my Q book to learn all about the letter Q. Here we go. What is the front of this book called? Yeah, the front cover. And the part that holds the book all together is called the spine. And the back of the book is called the back cover. Super. When I open up the book, is this where I start reading? No way, Jose. What about here? No, that's the title page. All right. What about here? Is this where I start my story? Yes, it is. Little Q had a box. She said, I will fill my box. She found quilts. Now, let me give you a hint. Q says, qu, qu, qu. Let me make it big so you can see how my mouth moves. Qu, 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 qu. Do you see how I move my mouth to make that sound? Qu, qu, qu. Quilt. All right. So do you think she's going to put the quilts in her box? Yeah, because quilt starts with her favorite sound. Qu, qu, qu. Lots of quilts, quilts, quilts. So many, wow. Guess where she put them? She filled her box with quilts. Definitely filled them to the brim. She found one more quilt. The box was so full. Little Q wrapped the quilt around herself. I can be a queen, she said. Oh, very nice. Queen, little Q. What does queen start with? Queen starts with qu, qu, qu. Oh, I skipped a page. Then little Q met a real queen. If you want to be a real queen, you must have a crown, said the queen. So little Q found quarters. What did she find that starts with qu? She found quarters. Qu, qu, quarters. Lots and lots of quarters. Can you count how many quarters? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quarters. Little Q took the quarters to the store. She bought a crown. The two queens played. Little Q found a quart of milk. A quart is a measurement of a liquid, so it tells us how much liquid there is. So she found 1 quart of milk, and some quince jam. Let's have supper, she said. So she found a quart of milk. Quart starts with qu, and she found some quince jam. Quince starts with qu. Then little Q said, "It is late. Let's go to bed." "A queen must have a queen's bed," said the queen. Bed for a queen. Little Q looked for more quarters so she could buy a queen's bed, but she could not find any more quarters. Oh no! So she said, "I will make a queen's bed with my box of quilts." Little Q made a lovely bed. "Now let's go to bed," she said. But the queen did not want to go to bed. So they quarreled. Can you say quarreled? Quarreled is a fancy word for they argued or they were fighting with their voices. They were quarreling. They were fighting. Do you sometimes quarrel with your brothers or sisters or your cousins? Do you sometimes quarrel with your parents or your guardians? Yeah. Do you sometimes argue with your adults? Yeah. When you're arguing with them, that's called quarreling. So the next time you get into an argument with your parents, you can look up them and say, "Please stop quarreling with me." I wonder what they'd say next. Until 9:15. Then the queen was so tired of quarreling that she quit. What does quit mean? Yeah, it means she stopped. She's like, "Okay, I'm done. I give up." And quit starts with what? Qu, qu, qu. She jumped into bed with little Q. They both went to sleep. More words with little Q and our zoo friend. We'll do our zoo friend first. Our zoo friend is Queenie Quail. Qu, qu, Queenie, qu, qu, quail. Let me make this really big so you can see what Queenie Quail does. If you have done the video about quails yet, you probably saw the one with the quails running in the field. And they look so silly because they have these little feathers on their head that go up and down, kind of like this, right? They go up and down while they're running. So while Queenie Quail is running with her chicks following behind, see, her chicks are close behind her, just like it says in our other video. The chicks follow close behind their mothers. While she's running, her little feather on the top goes like this, and she says, "Qua, qua, 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 qua." Can you do that? Qua, qua, qua. Super! We'll come back to Queenie Quail before we go. So say see you in a minute, Queenie Quail. All right, let's do some more words with little Q. Say quartet. A quartet is when 4 people are singing together. Say question mark. That's what you put at the end of a sentence when you're asking a question. Say quotation marks. Quotation marks are what you put around words when you're saying something. Say quiz. Yeah, you have to take a math quiz today. Ooh. Say quills. Say quail. Say Quaker. Quaker is a type of religion that people follow. Say quintuplets. Quintuplets is when a mother gives birth to 5 babies at the same time. That means there were 5 babies in her belly at once. Whoa! Say quints. Awesome. All right, before we go, who's this? Queenie Quail, and she says, qua, qua, qua. All righty, I'll see you again when we practice writing the letter Q. What does Q say? Yeah, it says qua. See you soon.